Give me a potato top savory, a chicken mayo sanger, and a can of Coke Zero. Good morning from the 808 Breakfast Banter. Woo! Good morning, big bro. How are we this morning? Did you like that? Potato top savory, chicken and mayo sanger, Coke Zero for the win.
I can't believe you'd have a Coke Zero at this time in the morning. Like, I do some weird stuff, but Coke Zero at 8 in the morning?
I know it's a bit cold, but sometimes when you're like, I'm just thinking of myself. I was a tradie this morning, jumped in the van, did a quick bakery run, and Coke Zero was just going to knock back the potato top savory. Good morning, bro.
Did you ever do like the cheeky V in the morning? Like, you go past the Gasso at 6 in the morning, you're rocking, you get a V and a pack of darts?
Oh, I wouldn't say I was a dart buyer. But I would buy the big packet. I would buy the big can of V, or Lift Plus was the go-to. Yeah, Lift Plus was the energy drink that I would be religiously be drinking like water. But sometimes you just need that little bit of fizz in the morning just to knock back that dirty pie that you've just had. Yes, bit of a heavy breakfast, Nick, this morning, but just got to be on the go. Traffic's starting to build up. You just want to have a quick munch. You weren't prepped last night. You grab the potato top pie because you're like, oh, it's got potato, it's kind of healthy. Grab the chicken and mayo sanger. That you're like, oh, it's got salad in it. It's good. All
how
gone before 9 o'clock.
How good was the Lift Plus ads back in the day?
Yes.
The boys pretend that they ring the phone and the girl comes out of the shower naked and they're like, oh, sharpen up.
The best one was when they would do like the spoon and they were pranking each other. Those are the classic. I'm not going to lie. I've gone through YouTube and looked up the Lift Plus ads just to have a laugh. Yeah. Some good Kiwi ingenuity there.
They were actually really smart. Like, I reckon they were ahead of their time, those ones. They were just like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like belly laugh.
Didn't get the love they deserved.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, fam, good morning. What day are we? Thursday. Friday. If you want to have a yarn, jump on the banter. Chief will put the link up. Grab your coffee. What do we got planned for today, bro?
So today we are going to go through the day 4 of our top 10 influential albums. Yeah. I know we got some good ones. So we've had so far from Aunty Mo, we've had Michael Jackson.
And then I had
Destiny's Child.
Yes, Destiny's Child day 2. And day 3 was Sublime.
All right. And then for me, I've had Cypress Hill, Black Sunday. I had Marvin Gaye, Best Of. And then yesterday, I brought out the Beastie Boys, Ill Communication. Day 4, I'm going to kind of follow the same theme. I'm going to say East Coast. But Aunty Mo, what line are you going to go down today?
Today for day 4, I'm going to go down that. I wouldn't say gangster, but I'm going to go down the hip hop. People would look at these guys and be like, that's too hard out. But in my opinion, probably some of the greatest and still to this day, my favorite rap songs. From the 36 Chambers, Wu-Tang. Like, anyone, bro, I know that we love Wu-Tang. Like, 36 Chambers, that album, game over. I remember, I think I was about 15 when I first heard them, and I was like, what is this? Like, what is, like, because when you hear them or you see them, you kind of like, oh, they have like that bad impression, or that's what the impression of what rap music was like, and they would swear, or they would, the stuff that they would talk about. But then when you grow up and you actually understand it, you're like, these guys are smart. Like, they were like poetic almost. Method Man's one of my favorites, ODB. But yeah, that's my album for the day, Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers.
Oh, you and I both went to the concert a year and a half ago.
That was
I was like right at the front. So I got VIP tickets. I was right at the front. I lost my shit when the RZA came out with his bottles of champagne and sprayed it, and then they all came out, and then I bring the ruckus, and I was just like losing it. And then when So Method Man came out, and then Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
I was just like
fanboy,
I was maybe 15, 16 when I first heard them. And I heard that opening sequence, welcome to the Wu-Tang, the Shaolin, and I was just like, that's nuts. And it so far ahead of the time, and it's really interesting, right? So when they signed to the label, they sign. Usually, when you sign a rap group, right, you sign as a unit, but they actually signed as a unit, but then they signed independently with different labels, which is unheard of. Like, say Logic and Eminem and I don't know, Machine Gun Kelly. Not that would ever happen. So they formed a super group. And they formed under Sony. They wouldn't then be able to independently sign with Universal or Interscope or whatever. They would have to stay under Sony. Right. Wu-Tang are the only hip hop group in history, I think, from what I've seen, that have actually been able to sign as a unit and then independently sign with different labels, which is like competing labels and entities, and their structure is hyper different to anyone else, and no one has ever been able to replicate it. And that was all because of the RZA and GZA.
Yeah, and that's smart though. That's like businessmen, right? But they never competed against each other, as in, even though we're as one, but we are at different labels. They were never like dirty, they're some
and they're from Staten Island, which doesn't have a lot of hip hop groups coming out, because everyone from the other 5 boroughs, Harlem and all the rest of it, they kind of were like that's where the big super groups came from. But then Wu-Tang came out of nowhere, and because they don't have verses, they just got like bars and bars and bars and bars.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that's a skill set in itself, is that they can just like hit those bars. And like, even I think I've seen some old school YouTube videos, especially of like Method Man, and how he would just freestyle, but even if he would have it on a piece of paper, he would just be able to tell a story so good. Method's he's like my Wu crush. But then like RZA's like my Wu wisdom. Like I always share Wu-Tang stuff on all my socials and stuff, just because it's so relatable and it's real stuff. Who would be your favorite Wu-Tang rapper?
Oh, it's Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
Hands down. And I reckon he's top 3 in the world. And Method Man's not far behind. And how buff is Method Man? Like,
I know.
Kid's got swag.
He does, eh?
He's
been pushing about 40, yeah?
Oh, Method, he's 52? He's in his 50s.
Damn.
Yeah, he an old bastard. They're all in their 50s, and they can still swag out.
I'm not gonna lie though, because the year we saw them a year and a half ago, and we had the Christmas workout afterwards. Was a bit dusty the next day, but not gonna regret the concert, because I wasn't not gonna go hard.
Yeah.
But what's your day 4 today, bro?
I don't know if many people have heard this group.
Wow.
So it is still staying real East Coast, hyper underground. So if you're into sort of hip hop scene and you like kind of like hip hop where it's a little bit rough and raw around the edges, Jedi Mind Tricks.
Oh.
Yeah, Jedi Mind.
Educate me, bro.
So I think they formed in 96, 97 maybe. Like a bunch of guys. Vinny Paz is the main dude behind it, and he's brought a whole lot of. He wanted to just form like a super big underground hip hop group.
Yeah.
They had like a core group, but they just had multiple artists just coming in and out. People like the Wu-Tang, Juice Allah, Ill Bill, R.A. the Rugged Man. Just like basically, if you were East Coast, they brought you in. And my album that I've chosen is Violent by Design, and that's about the atrocities of Vietnam and the impact that it had on Black culture and stuff like that.
Nice.
So I brought I've got a ton of albums. Another subgroup is called Army of the Pharaohs, and that's kind of where Jedi Mind Tricks started. So epic album.
So Jedi Mind Tricks is a group, not just one guy.
It's a super group. So it's like the ultimate hip hop group of just rough and raw, dirty bastards that just spit ridiculous rhymes. And not that bubblegum rap stuff that Canyon listens to. It's like real stuff. Like you can actually hear lyrics that make sense. It's not that sort of, that stuff.
Yeah,
It's
like
real
they're
shit.
just repeating their names. It's like actually spitting bars. Epic.
Yeah. So
Jedi mind
check them
tricks.
out.
That might be my jam.
See, Sean knows Vinny Paz.
Yeah.
Vinny Paz
Epic.
is sick as well. Like he is, and when you hear him, you think he's like this massive black dude. No, he's this like white Brooklyn rapper who's converted to Islam. There you
go. Is he?
Mm. Yeah.
Who we got?
Well, Vicky's here, but I don't know if her camera's working and her mic's off.
Vicky?
Mic. Is Vicky there? Oh, they've chosen to mute it. Yeah, she might just be listening. She might have just clicked on the link.
She clicked on the link.
Actually, Sean's just put up Uncommon Valor by R.A. the Rugged Man is crazy. That's 100% true. And that was, I think, up until Rap Devil came out by Eminem, had the longest and most amount of bars ever in a song. Yeah, I think R.A. the Rugged Man hits 110 bars unbroken before the verse, which is like no one did. Usually it's 16 bars verse, or 24. He hit 110, I think it is, and it's like nuts. If you Google Uncommon Valor by R.A. the Rugged Man, and it'll blow your mind.
I'm excited. I think today is going to be like a heavy hip hop day.
Yeah, man. If you're into hip hop, you listen to Vinny Paz and all of those guys, and you will learn some stuff. They're
educate yourself.
Not like listen to Drake. Drake is just like, and he's a ghostwriter. He gets ghostwritten. Like his lyrics aren't written by himself. Yeah, he can spit rhymes, but it's because someone else wrote them. He's got no skill.
Oh, the bro's getting in. The bro's getting in.
For all you guys that like Drake, you might as well put bubblegum in your brain.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, yeah. Honestly, like I just said, Jedi Mind Tricks is going to be my YouTube search for today, and Vinny Paz.
Yeah, Vinny Paz.
Educate myself a little.
Yeah.
I'm really loving all this. It's like a refresher that when we get to talk about this. Cool. I'm like excited in the morning to be like, oh, what's my album going to be today? And then I'm like sitting there and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I got a good one. And then all the memories come flooding back. It's good.
Well, I'm going to go rock tomorrow.
Are you?
My number 5 is going to be rock. But I'll give you a hint, industrial. There you go.
I don't know. I bet you Carly will probably guess it.
No, I don't even know if she knows the band. She might know the band, but I don't know if she would know the album. Maybe.
Anyways.
And let's put it this way, and I don't even think none of the band members are alive. I don't actually think I think they're all passed away. And they're my age. Yeah.
True. Went hard, eh?
Went way too hard. But yeah. I'm looking forward to actually bringing it out because it's a real good band.
Yeah, that's us. So that's day 14. So I chose Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, and the bros got Jedi Mind Tricks. That's some heavy hip hop for the AM. Carly's got old Snoop D-O-double-G. I bet you the album's Doggy Style.
Doggy Styles, and that's because we made Thea get a little bit shy because Thea. For those that don't know who Thea is this amazing, lovely girl that we have at the gym who is Korean. And so when you know how you have your go to, like, he's your get out of jail type sort of guy, that sort of stuff. Snoop Dogg. I don't even know who would actually pick Snoop Dogg as their, like, hey, if I could have a get out of jail card, it would be that scrawny ass dude years old. But for her, it's Snoop Dogg.
Oh, he's the man though. He's like, he is so good.
He's got
that album, especially the Snoop Dogg Doggy Style album. Not gonna lie, I was probably way too young to be listening to that and be rapping those songs off by heart. I mean, walking around intermediate, Snoop Doggy Dogg, what's my name? And like all the little white kids looking at me like, you're not to sing that. My mum will not approve of that.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. And I think he was that kind of, he kind of helped launch Dr. Dre as a producer.
Yeah.
That stereophonic type sort of sound. Yeah. And it was, and if you is it the no Dr. Dre documentary with it's on Netflix.
Easy.
No, it's Dr. Dre and guy from Interscope Records. His name just escapes me. The little white dude with the speckled eyes.
Logic.
No. He's an old dude, like in his 60s. He man, his name escapes me. Anyway, they talk about how he was found, and it was through Warren G. So Warren G and Snoop Dogg, Warren G and Dr. Dre are stepbrothers. And Warren G used to roll with Snoop Dogg, and when Dr. Dre was just coming out of the World Class Wrecking Crew and going out on his own, and he was like, man, you got to check out this kid. You got to check out this kid. Snoop Dogg gave him a step, and that's how he got discovered. Was through Warren G.
Buzzing.
Yeah.
That's mean. And it's cool because they all like grew up in the same neighborhood, eh? Eesh. What is your guilty pleasure oven? Like too embarrassed to tell people that you like that music? Oh, good question, Ish.
Ooh.
I'm like, I don't think I'd be like, am I too embarrassed to okay, it's not embarrassing. I kind of enjoy it. It kind of hypes me up. But the High Mark Shaboom song, it's like your mum would know it.
Yeah.
It's like
shaboom,
la la la.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I can get into like full retard, not retard, but like full. I'm all the guys singing. That's probably my guilty pleasure.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. I've given Fee a live concert of me singing that song. She had no choice in the car because I was just letting rip.
You need to get the whole album and just play it front to back. High Marks are legendary though. Like if you don't know who High Marks are, you should check them out because that's like the Māori quartet.
That's like the Māori party
60s.
song.
Yeah, like 60s, 70s. Every nan and papa knows that song off by heart.
Yeah. What's your guilty pleasure song or music?
Oh man, I don't know. Like everyone kind of knows my stuff that I listen to. I mean, I listen to a lot of real heavy music, not like kind of deathcore or that sort of stuff, but I like, my thrash metal and stuff. I would say,
like, do you ever put any like slow jams on, like some Boyz II Men, and then you're like start singing it, or like some Mariah Carey?
No.
One Sweet Day.
Oh, not at all. Closest you'll get me to that sort of stuff would be, I don't know if I have like, I gotta listen to that to make me feel good or whatever. I would say, man, I actually can't think of anything
music that makes you.
Nothing that's gonna be embarrassing. Like,
Don't lie, you listen to Drake then, eh?
No, guarantee.
You secretly got Drake on replay.
I try to listen to that. What's that one where he's kind of doing that stupid slow dance? Got a big orange puffer jacket, and he's like, it's like one of his latest ones, maybe 2 years ago that came out.
Drake. It's a common song, right? I need a one dance, got a Hennessy in my Hotline Bling.
Hotline Bling.
I know it, but Hotline Bling.
Oh my god! Like when I worked at Tomford, right? They used to have the screens. And I used to look at it, and I didn't know what the song was. I was like, man, they play that a lot, but I don't know what their song is. So I googled it, and I hated it right from the outset. It's such a shit song. It is so bad, and it means nothing. It's like crap as. And I was just like, but then you got these young Thundercats who are like all over it. And I was just like, man, and I think that's why I gravitate more to the underground stuff, because it's like, at least it's like real music. I mean, a lot of people don't like it because they just don't, because they can't conceive a lot of the ideas behind it. But I think if I was to say anything, I would probably say Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, those are some classics.
Yeah, Fleetwood Mac. I mean, sometimes I put that album on and just listen to it in the background, but I wouldn't say it's like a guilty pleasure. It's probably the most obscure album I have.
Because when you're just like, I need to put something on, and it's on shuffle, right? Okay. No, that's good.
Phil Collins.
Even the detail in it, the Live in Paris album is a guilty pleasure. What does he do in Paris?
You know, it's like people who like Elton John. I mean, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, right?
You are gonna get so much.
You know, like Kendall said, right? You know, she couldn't believe Elton John, and I was like, I might pay $5.
Yeah.
I'll pay $5 to go watch him, and even then, I'm probably gonna sit there and not really listen to it because it's like, you know, and maybe it's I don't. Maybe
what if someone gave you free tickets? Would you still go if someone gave you free tickets?
You know, I would probably you give me the free tickets and I'll go and trade them and sell them for a couple of $100.
What don't you like about him?
Oh, I don't know. It's just, you know, I mean, he's a gift. You know, he's a great musician, right? He knows how to play the piano and he can sing. That's awesome and great. But the songs to me are just, you know, when was he really popular, right? The 70s, 80s? Yeah. I would say, imagine around that sort of time. I would imagine if I was this age at then, I'd be like, that's bubblegum for the brain. That's my version.
Okay, well then, who in his genre or in his era, who would you compare him to? So like, who was better than him in his time?
I actually think
Freddie Mercury.
Cliff Richard was probably better.
Oh, see, I don't know
he had better songs. You don't know who Cliff Richard is? Cliff Richard had way better songs. I think Phil Collins is probably way better.
Yes, I know Phil Collins.
Joe Cocker.
Oh yeah, okay.
So Joe Cocker, like unbelievable musician, and I just think that Elton John just came because he's so more flamboyant and out there that he became more popular, which is fine. Awesome, he made his money. Yeah.
Oh, Kendall's gonna give it to you today. Elton is her boy.
Yeah, Elton is her boy, and he can go fall off a tree.
Just falling out of a tree. Oh god.
He can. That old asshole can fall out.
Who do you reckon would win in a fight out of Elton John and Freddie Mercury?
I reckon Freddie Mercury. Elton John's too much of a wuss. Freddie Mercury has a swag, you know. And I don't even like Queen, but I reckon he would smack them.
You don't like Queen?
Yeah.
Whatever. But if the music was playing, I bet you know the song. I bet you win it.
I know the songs, but you know, for me, I always look at music as for two things. One, if I'm going to kick a door in and start shooting when I used to be in the army, I'm going to listen to stuff that's going to amp me up. Or if I'm going to be able to lift some heavy ass shit, I'm not going to listen to Queen.
I want to break free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Aish, you got the boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Not gonna lie. Let's get down to some Finger Boys.
You're coming in tonight, right? Maybe I'll put Finger Boys on for
you.
What's
the one on the bus? I'm actually gonna jam some Finger Boys today.
Yeah, you can jam.
Meatloaf. Carly's put Meatloaf. Would you rate Meatloaf?
Yeah, Meatloaf as a theatric performer is amazing, but even then, I'd be like, yeah.
I'll eat you instead.
I just think the 70s and 80s music, a majority of it was pretty shit. You know, like
but certain genres would have been like shit.
Yeah, but there's all that sort of permed hair and you know, like glam rock. I mean, even the World Class Wrecking Crew in the early 80s looked like idiots, you know, and there's sequence tops and tight top, you know, it's like it's like that sort of, you know, pop funk weird dance stuff. It's just like you guys took way too much cocaine back then. Way too much.
I had mountains of it.
Carly reckons Queen is totally overrated. See, Carly, we don't agree on a lot. But
okay, well then, who would win in a fight between Elton John and who did we just say?
Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Meatloaf. Have you not seen him? He is massive.
Is he?
Oh yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big boy.
The image I'm getting of Meatloaf is the guy that sings Jack Black. You know.
Yeah. That's who he reminds
me of. Like that's the image I'm getting.
Just fatter.
Oh wow.
And really ugly. Like when his parents gave birth to him, they must have gone, we got a dud.
Oh, really?
God, he's ugly as hell. He ain't pretty. He ain't pretty.
Oh gosh.
He should have been pushed out to the side, maybe. Like, yeah.
Anyway, that's enough of our music talk. You said you had some jokes for me today. My cheeks are already sore from laughing so much. So go on. I don't think I'm gonna last.
All right.
But go.
Why couldn't the bike stand up by itself?
I don't know.
It was too tired.
It's your delivery.
It's a goodie. It's a goodie. Right,
oh God.
Okay, here's another one. Ready?
Yeah,
if
go.
you see a robbery at an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness?
Don't ever. Don't ever. Let's not announce that in front of anyone. Oh my God. Oh, Chuck was taking me in some this one I was like, wow. Oh, I don't know if you've heard it, but okay, I gotta pull it together, Mo. Pun enters a room, kills 10 people. Pun in 10 dead.
Fuck. That's so bad.
Get it? Pun in 10 dead.
Oh, that's just Chuck, that's so bad.
Oh,
you, Chuck.
Oh my gosh. These jokes are just killing me. And I feel like since we've been talking about it, all I see now on my news feeds are like jokes.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh. Anyone else got any jokes? Hit us with one more before we do our quote.
Another one, but I've written it down wrong. It's going to annoy me.
And because you won't be able to do the delivery.
Yeah, so I'm just going to find
you go.
Is there more coming up?
Yeah, I've got one more. It's this is another one from Chuck. Why did Shakespeare only write in pen?
Why? Pencils
confused him. To be or not to be.
Oh, that's so bad.
Get it? Because the pencils are too big.
That's just. That's so
God.
bad.
Oh.
That's so bad.
Oh, okay. Did you find it or not?
Oh, here we go.
Go.
Don't trust atoms. They make up everything.
I was like thinking Adams as in Adams is a man. And then I realized that you said atoms.
Atoms. They make up everything.
These are just great. See, everyone needs a little laugh for the day, eh? The dry humor.
A good little tickle.
Yeah, definitely a good little tickle. So you got some random facts, bro.
Okay, I got a really random one. So, because this is coming up the 29th of May, is officially put a pillow on your fridge day.
Yeah. Pillow on a fridge. Why?
Yeah. Okay, so this holiday spans back to the early 1900s, where families used to put a piece of cloth in their larders, and it's celebrated in in Europe and the US, and is meant to bring luck and wealth. So what you're meant to do on the 29th of May is that you're meant to take a pillow, put it on top of your fridge, and that day you're meant to get luck. No idea why everyone should know that, but there you go. So on the 29th of May, which is like in 8 days, put a pillow on your fridge next Friday.
That's random, and I'm buzzed out because I'm like, how do you know this? And where did you read this? And why did it stay in your brain?
Because I'm not gonna lie, I had a look the other day, but I've heard of this one before, and I think I heard it on a radio station several years ago when they say, and on this day, this is put a pillow on a fridge day. And I've actually done it before.
And did you get lucky?
No. Not at all.
Oh, useless piece of information from Carly. A duck's quack doesn't echo and no one knows why.
No one knows why, man. It just echoes.
Wait, so a duck's
It
quack.
doesn't echo. So, yeah. Now when it goes quack, won't echo.
How does it go?
Oh, that's only a once off. You don't get to see.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm a one and done kind of guy. There are more saunas than cars in Finland. That's actually true, I think, because in Finland, every house has a sauna.
Really?
Yeah, every house has a sauna. It's like a shower to them.
Right. That's pretty interesting. And does that mean you want to get a sauna, Carly? I don't have any random facts. Someone hit me with another random fact that I might retain that I might be able to tell someone else.
Here's what, each time you see a full moon, you always see the same side.
I did know that. No, I did know that. But what about when it's full? Oh, you just said when it's a full moon. Oh, because we look at it 2D, right? But then when you see, if you take a photo of it like up close, you can see like the shape underneath it. That's a good one though, Carly. Anyways,
I reckon on your next full moon, you're going to be sitting there going,
yeah,
I've seen that side before.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like that ingrain wasn't there last time. I'll send Carly a photo. The full moons from here are epic. But anyways,
all right, send them to me. What's our quote today?
I've got a good one. And Channel called me out yesterday saying, did I pick the shortest one because, I struggled with the big one the other day. But I've got another short one anyway. Quote of the day for Thursday, fam, is success is failure turned inside out. Again, for that quote of the day, success is failure turned inside out. Yeah, I hope you all have a good day. Everyone gets those little 1%ers, those little wins. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. And I think I'll see you soon, bro, for a good training session. Who's going to class tonight? Because I'll be in class tonight. Yeah, boy.
Oh, there's a few. There's the Clarks coming in.
Oh, me.
Yeah, so they'll be in tonight. So a little bit of cleans and jerks. And then we got some box jumps, dumbbells, and I've actually got a little sort of surprise in that workout. So the guys this morning went through it, hated me for it. I'm sure you guys will too.
Nah, that's epic. Anyways, team, that's us for this morning. Be sure to check us out tomorrow morning because the bro will have updates on our handball comp, which I'm excited for.
And we've been playing it in here, getting some rules, so we're all good with that.
Yeah, gangster. So that's us for today, and we'll see you all tomorrow morning. Have a good day. Peace and love. Laters.